Good morning, and let's look at the top 5 stocks to watch out for and trade. Starting with the pharma space, where we've been seeing positive news coming in on the COVID vaccine front. Furthermore, we are seeing that Pfizer has now said that the Pfizer vaccine has a 95% effective rate in its final analysis of the big trial, and Pfizer has said that the safe data milestone which is required by the FDA has been achieved, and Pfizer plans to file an emergency use authorization from the FDA. So furthermore, positive news coming in from Pfizer, and we're going to keep an eye out on Pfizer India as well. This is the Pfizer Inc. which has been actually doing this. So obviously Pfizer India will also see some positive movement in trade today. Moving on to the auto space, Hero MotoCorp will be in focus, as the company has said that they've sold around 14 lakh units of motorcycles and scooters in the retail sales period during this festival period time, the festival season. Now this festival season is the 32-day festival season period, which starts with Navratri and concludes the day after Bhai Dooj. So they have seen very positive signs over there. The company said that they've continued to gain market share, and they've grown by 500 basis points in the month of October itself. So that's a very interesting data point coming in from the company. As well as obviously during this festival period, the company said that they are at 98% of the festive season volume sold by Hero MotoCorp in the previous year, that's 2019. So very positive sign as well. And if you compare it to 2018, it's more than 100%, it's 103%. So very positive news there for Hero MotoCorp. Good sales is what they've made during the festive season, and that'll be interesting to watch out of this, how this continues going forward as well. Moving on to the aviation space now, Indigo, that's InterGlobe Aviation, as well as Spicejet. Both these stocks will be in focus, as the DGCA says that the Indigo passenger load has increased to 68.2% in the month of October versus 65.4% in the month of September, while Spicejet's passenger load of factor also has risen by 74% versus 73% in the same period. Market shares for both Indigo and Spicejet. Indigo's market share is at 55.5%, while Spicejet is at 13.4% in the month of October. So this October aviation data is surely going to keep both these stocks in focus today. Also, there's a further positive news coming in from Spicejet, is that the US FAA has allowed the Boeing MAX 737 also to fly. So that will be some further slight positive news coming in for Spicejet as well on that front. Moving on to the banking space now, banks will be in focus, as the Supreme Court is to hear the petition for seeking the interest waiver during the moratorium period today. It was adjourned yesterday, so that will be continued today, and we'll keep an eye out on banks as well, and if any decision actually comes out today. Lastly, we have Vedanta, which will be in focus, as Vedanta Resources, which is owned by Anil Agarwal, obviously they failed to garner the required number of shares a month back for the delisting, the Indian arm, that's Vedanta Limited. Now, the company has said that Vedanta Resources may now make an open offer to increase the stake further to 75% in Vedanta Limited, and that surely may keep the stock in focus, because if they buy the 75%, then they could go in for a second round of delisting as well. Could be possible going forward. We do not know anything, but that could also be that that means buying lesser number of shares. So first thing, we'll have to keep an eye out on this open offer to increase the stake to 75%, and that's something we're going to keep a close eye on today as well.